guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oyade Olaomi. If you are seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. Please subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. Let's get right into the video.
You asked the question and I ain't gonna lie, but I wasn't ready, still you took me by surprise.
Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be talking about self-worth. It will take me a long time to develop the kind of, or to get to know the kind of person that I am, the kind of things I want to get done, the kind of people I want to move with, the kind of things I even like as an individual. This is not to say that I really don't know myself, but it's just like I don't concentrate or I don't participate in anything that has to do with me. I am not interested. I feel like once I have people around, people to be with, I think that is all I need. I really don't know myself for a longer period of time, which I felt like it's not good enough as an individual. We need to know ourselves. You need to love yourself so much, because you are the main character in your own story. Nobody can write your story the way you can. So I have always believing with the fact that not literally pleasing people, but indirectly pleasing people, because I just want people to be there for me. I am naturally a people's person, so I'm always surrounded with a lot of people, so I am so connected with that I really don't know myself for a longer time. I really don't know what I want, how I want them. I really love validations a lot. I love people to tell me how to get things done. Okay, even if I have decisions, I wouldn't want to take them on my own, because I need somebody to just tell me that, oh, even if it is right, I still need that kind of response from somebody that, okay, I should do it right. Even when I'm saying it that it is so right, I still need somebody to tell me that I need to get it done. And these are things that are not really encouraging as individuals, because at some point in your life you will need to make decisions on your own, and if you don't start somewhere, how do you want to do it at the long run? Self-worth is something that it really took me a long time to start developing, because I really don't know the importance or the benefits it will have in my life. And one thing I've come to realize that in this life is that people will treat you the same way you treat yourself. The same way you carry yourself, it speaks a lot to how people outside will treat you. If you treat yourself like you matter, you treat yourself like you are unique, people will actually treat you that same way. But if you don't treat yourself that you are nice, or you matter, don't expect the same from people. When I'm not with people, I am always sad. Why? Because I feel like I need to like have some kind of validation from people in order to live my life, and that is not how to live a good life. I started my self-worth journey last year, because I realizes that over the years I really haven't knew myself to an extent that I should, and if I continue that way, it wouldn't help me. Self-worth journey is something that it was really hard on me, because I wasn't the kind of person that I felt like I wanted to do it. I just it got to a point that I really, those people that I was relying on so much got busy with life. At a particular point in our life, we are going to be so busy. Not that they don't love you, not that people don't want to pick my calls, not that they don't like my excesses, not that they don't want me around. But life happens. A lot of people are just busy. Then it becomes like I'm the only one in the car. It becomes like I'm the only one in the booth, and I have to find a solution to it. My self-worth journey started when I realized that people would not be there for me always. I come to know that I am the only one, I am the main character in my story, and I matter to myself. I decided to start my self-worth journey with the following things that I started with then, which I'm going to be sharing today. You will notice that I'll be looking down here. These are the points that I have jotted that I'm going to start with. So I started my self-worth journey with God. I knew that I couldn't be able to achieve this without the help of God. So I decided to have a personal relationship with God, so that I would be able to love myself. If God loves me so much, if I allow the God kind of love into my life, then it will be so easy to apply it into my own personal life. I decided on my own, that I'm going to love God and I'm going to involve God in my day-to-day activities. That was the number one thing that I did when I decided to start my self-worth journey. I included God. I told God that this is something that I wanted to do. I have the determination to do, but I know as an individual that I wouldn't be able to achieve this without the help of God. So I asked for the help of God. I told God that God, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I want to have this relationship with you. And that really, really helped me so much, because carrying God along really, really helped me in my self-worth journey. Telling God what I have to do for the day, having a to-do list, whether small or big, whatever it is. I write them down. I carry the Holy Spirit along to remind me of everything that is listed in the list. I pray to God. I know having this personal relationship with God has really, really helped me, not only to start the self-worth journey. It has really helped me as an individual to also be conscious, to take some major part of my life, very major decisions serious, and also to take my life serious as an individual. So that was the first thing that helped me in my self-worth journey. Another thing that helped me in my self-worth journey, which is number two, was spending quality time with myself. Before now, or before I started my self-worth journey, I really don't know how to spend quality time with myself. It's not something that I can do. I don't find myself so important to sit down. I can't even sit. If I have a situation, or if there is a situation whereby I will be the only one around, I would rather just go somewhere that I'm not even invited, just for me to have people to talk to, or not me being around myself. I really don't, and it's not as if I hate myself. It's just the fact that I'm not used to myself to want to do this with myself. This one was a little bit challenging for myself, because I knew that me having to spend quality time with myself was not something that I have been used to. So I really, really need to be careful, and I really, really need to do it with a lot of love, because it wasn't easy at first. Since I've been spending quality time with God, timing, then I decided to do it time. I knew that praying every day, I have a particular time during the day where I decided to pray, and that one alone, I felt that is the timing that I have done. If I could have a timing for that, it would be so easier for me to have to spend quality time with myself. And during this quality time, what are the things that I did? I started developing personal hobbies on my own. Like, what are the things I felt like if I start doing, even if I start doing when I'm alone, I would not be bored. I would not see myself as somebody that I need other people to make myself happy. I started developing hobbies, learning new things online. I started I started developing likeness in music, knowing the particular type of music that I want to listen to. I started reading books. I started, even when I don't even have anything to do at all, then I take it as, oh, today let's rest. Let me just rest. So it's helped me a lot to have this personal time with myself. I spend quality time with myself. That gradually I started realizing that, wow, this is the second Saturday and I'm not going out. This is this day and I'm resting at home. And it has really, really helped me to navigate a lot of things, that when people are not around, I can actually always be there for myself without needing people's opinion to live, or people by myself to actually have a good day. Number three things that I did when I started doing when I started my self-worth journey was making my opinions come first. Before I started, I knew that it wasn't easy for me to start making decisions on my own, or probably just making my opinion come first, because I have never listened to them insights that I need to say something, or my opinion has to count. But when I decided to start self-worth journey, to see myself as the main character in my own story, I decided that whether I make the right decisions, I'm going to be happy and proud of myself. And if I make decisions that, and at the end of the day, they didn't really come out well, I'm going to learn and move on with my life. I started making decisions. like, oh, today this is what I want to put on, whether people like it or not. In as much this is what I feel like I will be okay putting on, and this is what I want to do, then I'm going to get it done without validation, without looking for validation from anybody or anything. I started doing that also, making my opinions come first. Things that I would literally have told people before getting them done before. I started getting them done first before even announcing it to people. It makes me so aware of my own ability, and it's one thing in, and that has even allowed me to fall in love with myself the more, and also build other skills and ability that I felt like I wouldn't be able to build before now, or before I started my self-worth journey. Another thing that I started doing was taking it slow and learning. I knew that this is another is an entire phase of my entire new phase of my life. I haven't been used to this. So whether things work out or not, whether I want to take a new decision or not, I make sure that I take it so slow with my, I don't rush the process. I won't rush the process, and I'll make sure that at every point of the process I am learning something. I am making sure that I am learning something out of it. So that has really helped me. I won't rush the process. I was taking it very slow, taking the whole process very slow, and so it was very slow as much as I could, and it has really helped me in my self-worth journey. Another thing is, I decided that I'm going to try out new things like going out on my own without anybody accompanying me. That was so weird because I'm one of those people that felt like, why would I just go out instead of going out with friends or inviting people over? Then I realized that there are some kind of there are some kind of pleasure, there are some kind of atmosphere that, oh, I just want to be alone, I just want to think. So there are some times I just have to like, oh, let me take myself out, which I haven't been doing before I started. Another thing is creating personal hobbies on my own. I think I've mentioned something like this. I've mentioned it in my previous points that in my self-worth journey, I also created personal hobbies. Like I want to know how to do new things. I put my it has it self-worth journey has really helped me to put myself in a relaxing mode. I want to do something new, I want to try something new. I want to, it has really helped me to develop a lot of new hobbies like starting a YouTube channel, hobbies like starting a new channel, hobbies like relaxing when my body feels like I should relax, hobbies like reading, getting to know new things, and all. Another thing that self-worth journey has really taught me since I started is expressing my emotions. Before I started, I can't express my emotions. All I used to do was just to bottle up a lot of things in me, or probably just just keep it in me, because I don't want the person, or I don't want people to feel as if my own is too much, I'm doing too much, or it's not even required at all. Why am I feeling this way? But self-worth journey has really taught me that I have to express my emotions. Whether the person is higher or taller or older than me, I need to express my emotions to myself and others. Others in the sense that if people offend me, or if people say something they're not supposed to say to me, I should definitely just tell them immediately that I am not pleased with what you said, or what you said is not something I like. Just express it immediately, not bottling up things. And if people come to me and also tell me that, oh, they don't like this particular thing that I've done to them, on I will just, I know it's I allow me to express myself, and also to put other people's in my shoe. Or if I couldn't allow this, or if I couldn't take this as an individual, if other people too are telling that they couldn't take things, then I should respect my own emotions, and also respect their own emotions. I express my emotions. Now I realize that since I started, I can express myself very well. I can do a whole lots of things that I wouldn't be able to do before now. Self-worth journey is so important to every individual on earth. Like I've said before, We are the main character in our own story. You don't matter in other people's story. You can't take a whole chapter. So imagine that you now you are the main character in your whole the whole chapter one, chapter two, chapter three. So if you are the main character in your own story, you don't have anybody to impress. Before you can extend any love to anybody out there, you need to love yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to know things that makes you happy. You need to know the kind of environment that where you are, they contribute whether negative or positively to yourself, to your self growth and development. Another thing which I'll be listing, which is the last thing that I'll be listing today, that really helped me in my self-worth journey, is words of affirmations. Words of affirmations has really helped me a lot. This one I learned it from a friend of mine. Opeyemi, shout out to you, thank you very much. She told me that words of affirmations has a whole lot to do in one's daily life, and she started sending some to me, and she started telling me things that I can easily say to myself in the morning that will change the whole atmosphere. At first I wasn't me, I'm not in the school of thought or speaking anything to myself. But when I started doing words of affirmations every morning, even before I go to bed, then I realizes that it has a whole lot to do with who I am, what I want, and what I am becoming as an individual. For instance, when I wake up in the morning, I will tell myself every day, today is going to be a good day. All that looks upon me today favors me. I am God's own image. I am going out today to make it. Everything I lay my hands on today will prosper. And when I look at myself, after saying those ones, I will also look at myself in the mirror and tell myself that I am beautiful. I am who God says I am. I matter. I am unique. I am precious. I am an embodiment of wisdom. I say all those things to myself, and whether we know it or we are not whether we are conscious of it or we are not conscious of it, all those things, they have what they are doing in our life. They create so much positive energy. They add so much positive energy to our day. So these are the things that I will be listing that has really helped me in my self-worth journey, that has really helped me in this self-worth journey. And I also hope that you out there from now on, you will learn that it is really okay to live for who you are. Pretending or trying to be another person, or trying to live a life that you need to please other person, whether you are doing it consciously or unconsciously, needs to stop today. You